Hey, what's up friends? Today we're going to be playing Geoguesser, and the country that we land in, we're going to look into the culture and traditions and learn more about that country. Yeah, let's go ahead and play some Geoguesser to find out which country we're going to go visit. Online. But maybe in the future we'll get to go there for real. Okay, let's get started. Where are we? I have no clue. This looks... I have no clue. Maybe Europe? Okay, so it's not America, definitely not. Todos les Madres. Maybe France? Oh, I don't know how to work this thing yet. Trying to read the language. Mercredi. Café La Marie. Bar Tabuk PMU. I have no clue where we are. Charcuterie. Where is charcuterie from? Okay, we're driving on the left side. So we're in Europe for sure. I'm gonna go ahead and guess France. I'm just gonna... Oh yeah, it was France. Okay, so the first place we're going is France. Okay, first off, we're in France. We're gonna be looking into the culture and traditions of France. So I'm using this website because I like this website. France. Experience. I don't know how to speak French. I don't know how to pronounce anything. Joie de vivre. I don't know. Okay. France. World renowned for its artistic, architectural, and culinary achievements. It's a country of true inimitable charm. It is so much more than the city of Paris. The beautiful countryside, from the Atlantic to the Alps, and from the English Channel to the Mediterranean Sea. Okay, so this is about the people and the community. Family dynamic. French people like to laugh and joke with everybody, showing feelings, expressing satisfaction, gratitude, and are customary in French culture. It is typical in French families for family members to talk about themselves and ask for advice. Dinner time is a very important family gathering in French culture. French people monitor their child's social life and school results. Children are often required to ask permission to go out and to say where they're going, with whom, and to respect a curfew. So they're a bit strict. I wouldn't say strict, but they're protective, which is a good thing. But it's a little different from other countries that are more laid back and are more like, oh, go out and do whatever. As schools place a heavy emphasis on academics, few extracurricular activities are offered during the week. However, the limited sports and drama opportunities are available. Soccer and rugby are popular. French teens, like most teens, enjoy socializing by going to the movies or getting together at each other's homes and local cafes. Soccer and basketball are common hobbies for French teenagers. I did not know that basketball was a big thing in France. Is basketball a big thing in France? I've never heard of basketball in France. And I guess school is like a really big thing in France as well. I've always heard school is a big thing in like Asian countries. I never really heard much about that in France. That's kind of cool. French is the official language of France, but local languages are also spoken. I don't know how to pronounce these. But I know Catalan and Flemish, but I'm not familiar with the rest of these. Let's look at the communication styles. French people love talking about politics, even teenagers. That is very different. I guess American people like talking about politics, but it gets very, yeah. You'll witness people getting into animated debates about politics, but still remaining close friends afterwards. See, that's the difference between us. During conversations or debates, it's common in French culture for people to give their own perspective or interrupt the speaker to share their own antecedents. This is not viewed as rude or impolite. French people often take part in protests, and there are hundreds organized all year long to show dissatisfaction or express demands. That is really actually pretty interesting. They interrupt each other, but it's not seen as disrespectful. I used to have a bad thing with interrupting people, and I used to get talked to about like how much I interrupted people a lot. And they're like, you need to stop interrupting, it's really rude. But now it's reading that, it's like, interrupting isn't rude? That's really weird. When greeting each other, French people kiss on the cheeks to say hello, but only in certain situations, friends and family members. Two men might not do so or only shake hands. In French culture, people do not kiss each other who have not been presented as close relative or acquaintance of one's family. Okay, yeah, I knew that like some countries did the kissing thing. I guess their country is one of them. Food in France. Oh, let's talk about food. I don't know anything about food in France, actually. I know they have a lot of bread, like baguettes and croissants. Other than that, I don't really know. Food is very important to the French culture. When they are not eating, they enjoy talking about food, which is delicious and prepared with great care. French enjoy a wide variety of cheeses, as well as local specialties like liver pâté, escargot, oh, snails, I forgot about that, crepes, and cassoulet. French pastries and cheeses are also famous around the world. In French culture, there are 3 main meals. Breakfast is the smallest meal of the day and consists of coffee, tea, or hot chocolate with toast, butter, marmalade, and sometimes cereal. Dinner is the most important meal. The whole family eats and socializes together between 7 and 9 p.m. Lunch and dinner are warm meals and consist of 3 or 4 dishes served one after another. First course, super salad. Main course, meat, fish or vegetables, cheese, and or dessert. So they have like courses in their meal. So kind of like us where we have like appetizers and then dessert. But like I don't really do that. Maybe it's because like I'm like Filipino. But like usually I just have one thing. Maybe dessert. French observe certain table manners such as not helping yourself before being invited to do so, not leaving the table before the end of the meal, and helping to clear the table and wash the dishes. They're very polite and have high expectations. That's really good. I always like looking at pictures because I feel like it really gives you like an insight and you really could understand a little bit better. So let's look at this. What is this? Looks like some sort of like parade or something. Same with this one. That looks really cool. Then they have, of course, some wine and bread. Croissants. Of course, you have Paris. Paris is so beautiful. I can't wait till one day I could visit it myself. What is that? That looks so cool. So that's really cool. So we learned about France and it's really interesting. I feel like there's more I could know. So if you guys are from France, you should let me know some stuff about your culture and things that you do in the comments below. Driving on the left again. Via de la Baldunia. Okay, I'm not gonna read this stuff out. Maybe Spain? With the language? That doesn't look like Spanish. Where are we? I actually don't know. Does that say Rome? Are we in Italy? Italy. What part of Italy? I don't know. Probably Rome. Literally. Let's go. Let's now look at Italy. Creativity and innovation, keeping history and tradition alive. Exquisite. Art, music, food, architecture make the perfect backdrop for an evening passeggiata. I don't know. From sunny isles and electric blue surf, glacial lakes and fiery volcanoes, rolling vineyards and urban landscapes, Italy is a country of unparalleled beauty. That sounds beautiful. It is impossible not to marvel at splendid places, paintings, churches, and monuments without admiring the centuries of devotion to traditional techniques. In addition to rich history, Italian culture consistently leads the way in style and fashion. The world's best gelato, rich home-cooked meals, remnants of the Roman Empire, snow-capped Alps, picturesque coastal towns on the Adriatic Sea help Italians truly live a la dulce vida. Vita. Oh, I said it in Spanish. Vita, the sweet life. Let's look at the people and community. Family dynamic in Italy. In the culture of Italy, families are generally quite close and they are the focal point for life. Even though daily life is always a rush, Italians find a way to spend quality time together by eating all around the table. At the dinner table, nobody's in a rush. It is a time of day that the parents and children share their thoughts, experiences, and family discussions in general. It is common for many generations to live together under one roof, especially in the South. Young adults tend to stay at home until they get married. I think that's not common in America. I'm not sure because I live at home still, but I'm Filipino. I'm also Filipino and living in America, so. Let's look at teenage life. I always find teenage life really cool because it's like, what do people kind of do for fun? And adults kind of have to work a lot, but teenagers kind of have like that school and then they kind of just do other stuff. So it's always interesting to know. In Italian culture, teenagers are used to being independent and organizing their own time, chatting in cafes, walking around town, going out dancing, or playing sports. Soccer leagues is the cause of celebrations to many Italians, whose teams have won several World Cups. Other sports Italian teenagers enjoy are basketball, cycling, and skiing. Again, I feel like basketball I've only ever heard of in like America and the Philippines. Maybe that's just because I only know about America and the Philippines. Young people usually get together at the house of a friend or in places where one can play. Young Italians talk a lot in the afternoon about what they are going to do at night, but rarely ever do what they planned earlier. That is an interesting fact, and I wonder why they know that. In fact, they usually prefer to just stay together. They tend to go to a bar. Italian bars are completely different from American bars. They are more like snack bars. A pizzeria, a birreria, a discoteca, a festa. That is so cool. They have like teenage bars. I wish we had those. In small towns and cities, both young people and adults traditionally go to the main piazza, park, or street in the afternoon or on Sunday morning to walk and meet their friends. That's so cool. It's very chill and they have like a lot of things to do, like to get together. I feel like you don't really get that in America. I feel like you could go to like the mall or Walmart, especially if you live in a small town like I do. Like we literally hung out at Walmart. Language and communication styles. Italian is the official language, although there are different dialects from city to city. There are significant French and German-speaking pockets of people, as well as the complex, I don't know how to pronounce that, dialect close to the Slovenian border. Let's learn about how they talk. In the culture of Italy, people are generally direct communicators who speak openly about their emotions. They expect honesty from each other and avoid ambiguity in conversation. I wish. Italians are curious, opinionated, and talkative. Generally, Italian conversations are full-body experiences, completed with lively hand gestures and animated facial expressions. Typically, people stand close to one another in personal spaces. Let's read about food. I love Italian food, so let's read about what else they do, like how they eat and everything. Italians take their time while eating, and meals are usually long and filling. In the culture of Italy, food is a source of pleasure and enjoyment, where people enjoy lunch in the company of family and friends. Meals contain generous portions, strong coffee, and tasty treats. Fantastic breads, cheese, cheeses, and incomparable pizza and pasta are staples of this cuisine, accompanied by seafood, meat, and fresh vegetables. For dessert, there are a broad selection of traditional pastries such as tiramisu, a rich cake whose name means pull me up because of how satisfied and full it makes you feel. I did not know that tiramisu was from Italy, actually. I didn't know that. The average Italian family eats 3 meals a day: a light breakfast, lunch with pasta and or meat and vegetables, and supper with pasta, soup, and or meat, cheese, and vegetable. Lunch and supper always include fruit at the end. They always include fruit. That's great. Good for them. So that's what we learned about Italy. We're gonna look through some pictures as well. Okay. What is this? Looks cool. Is that from Italy? What are they called? Masquerade? Is that from Italy? Then they have like the Rome Knights kind of thing. That's really cool. My brother really wants to go to Rome, so I want to like go to Italy with my brother. That'd be so cool. Oh, and then the boat and the singing. Oh my gosh, that's so cool. Look how beautiful the streets are. I love how they decorate the streets. I think this might be for like Christmas or something. Oh, look at that. That's so pretty. Is this the Leaning Tower? So cool. I forget how much cool stuff is in Italy. Like, they have so many, like, things to visit. Some cooking stuff. They cook their own. Well, of course they cook their own stuff. Probably, like, making a pizza or something. Or some sort of pastry. Alright, so today we got to learn about Italy and France. I wasn't expecting for some bigger countries to be the countries that we landed in, but I'm like still got to learn a lot about the culture. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys are from France or from Italy, leave a comment about what you think I should know about your culture or things unique to you about the culture that you guys would like to let me know. And if you guys want to see me do more of this, please let me know and I will. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope you learned something. If you are from these countries, I hope you enjoyed seeing your country get recognized. And if you want to teach me more about your country, let me know in a comment about your country, because why not? Maybe I'll do a video about learning countries from the comments. So leave a comment about the culture that you're from or the country that you're from, and I'll read them. So thank you guys for watching. Remember to stay happy, stay healthy, stay hydrated, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!